Hey guys, Andy from Algopedia here, and in this video I will answer one of the most commonly asked questions for our 500 subscribers special Q&A, which is: do I need a mentor? How is competitive programming with a teacher compared to competitive programming on my own? How long did you prepare, if you did, with a mentor or teacher for the Informatics Olympiad and coding interviews? So, if you want to find out my point of view about mentors for competitive programming or coding interviews, and my experience of being mentored by one of the greatest coaches for competitive programming in Romania, make sure you stick till the end of the video. Let's do it. Okay guys, first of all, hats off to you. I feel very grateful for you and the community that we are building together. As you know, we've passed together the 500 subscribers milestone, and as I said, I will answer to all your questions that you've asked me, and in this video I will start with the most commonly asked one, and I think the most powerful one, which is: so again, yo Andy, do I need a mentor? How is competitive programming with a teacher compared to competitive programming on my own? How long did you prepare, if you did, with a mentor teacher for Informatics Olympiad and coding interviews? And that is in fact an interesting question. I know a lot of people nowadays who think having mentors is useless, because in this era you have a lot of information available out there, starting from, let's say, articles on Wikipedia to all these platforms in which you can solve challenges, you can mock interviews, and you can even take part in online live contests. So having a mentor is just a waste of time and energy. And that's completely true. You don't need a mentor to be great. You just need lots of discipline, self-control, and the most important, time. I know lots of guys who achieved great success in competitive programming and landed jobs at top companies without having a mentor. And safe to say, their talent wasn't way beyond humanity and their days weren't longer than 24 hours. But they had a really powerful curiosity, their discipline and work ethic was really on point, but the most important part, they were obsessed with what they were doing. And they achieved greatness. And now, to answer your question, I've had mentors since I know myself. And let me tell you how it all started for me. I remember myself just before starting my fresh year in high school. I've had an epic fail on the National Mathematics Olympiad and I was very disappointed. And you know why? Because that year was the year in which I struggled the most, in which I worked really hard, I had great mentorship, and I was really feeling like this is going to be my year. I was already dreaming that shiny medal that I'm going to bring home, all the validation I'm going to take from my people, I'm going to be a hero, I'm going to appear in the newspaper again, so yeah, it really destroyed me. So after giving my last shot into competitive mathematics, I knew it was time to switch my focus and effort into computer science. Because everybody wants to be a programmer, right? It's like a dream job and you jump into a gold of mine. Now, I had to make a decision. I was either going to start again blindly and alone like I did with mathematics, or I was going to look out there for a mentor. And the reason I'm here speaking to you on this camera is because I chose the best mentor in my city. And this decision, my friend, I think was the best decision I've ever taken in my life. And not only for the amount of knowledge and value that I've earned from my mentor. Let's say this amount of value and knowledge, you can take it online if you know where to look for. But there were two other things that mentor gave me that I could have never found anywhere else at that stage of my journey and my life. And the first one was the curiosity. He did something more important than just getting me to understand the concepts, but he seeded that curiosity into me. He made me want to learn more and more each day. And the second thing, even more important than the passion part, he took me under his wing. And for the first time in my life, I was part of some community full of people with the same passions and desires as me, and most of them were even more experienced and skillful than me, so I had to learn a lot from them. They have become my mentors and my second family, and we surely share a lot of fun experiences together, and we grew together. Then, of course, as time passed, my skills have gotten better and better, I've gained more experience, and I've changed a couple of times my mentors until I found the perfect match, which is super important. If you want to have a mentor, you need to have a great connection with him. And after I found that match, I got where I am. Thanks again for hearing me out, guys. I really hope that you found my story enjoyable and got some insights from my experiences. And again, please, if you really like this video, support the channel, press the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell button in order to stay updated with all my videos. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!